Hey gang, Bill Murphy here. Just want to talk about something I mentioned in an email last week about hunger. And, hunger's kind of a funny thing. If you're eating the proper way and you've been guided and coached to eat a certain way, more than likely you're eating frequent small meals that we're all pretty familiar with. So you're eating every, let's say 2.5 to 4 hours, somewhere around there. So in between those meals, you may every once in a while experience just a little bit of tummy rumbling, a little bit of hunger pains, if you will. Now, they're not devastatingly painful where you're doubled over in pain and feel like you have a kidney stone. It's just a little reminder, that you're eating reduced calories based on your metabolic rate. Now, that's all part of the losing weight process. I'm sorry, that's how it is. You shouldn't be starving and having your tummy rumbling, 24/7. But even if you did, it's not that uncomfortable. And the part that kind of is strange to me is that, I have clients that are on Facebook and they're talking about beast mode and get some. And, I went and I did a leg workout that was so hard that I puked. And then I came home and I couldn't walk for 3 days because of the DOMS, the muscle soreness. And, how uncomfortable is that? I mean, really? You can do that to yourself on a daily basis? But then you call your coach and you say, but coach, there's a widow wumberwin in my belly. Really? Come on now. You're going to experience a little bit of that. Some of that can be emotional hunger as well, being bored, all of those types of things. But regardless of whether you have it or you don't, it's not the most uncomfortable feeling you're ever going to feel in your life. There are people that go out and get hammered and drink themselves into a coma every Friday and Saturday night, and every Saturday and Sunday morning they're hungover. Their head is pounding. They're nauseous. They feel like they're going to throw up all day for an entire day, and they withstand that, and it doesn't stop them from going out on Friday and Saturday night and doing the same thing weekend after weekend all the time. So they can withstand that, but they can't withstand, that their tummy's a little bit rumbling, and in 45 minutes they're going to get to eat another meal or so. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but it's a lot more tied to the emotional aspect of this. We're babies. We're big babies. We're grown up big babies. And because we're adults, we feel like we can eat whatever we want, whenever we want. Mom and dad aren't telling us what we can or what we cannot eat, as a 6-year-old. We're adults now, but we're adult babies. I make the decisions. I can do whatever I want. I feel like stuffing my face. I'm going to stuff my face. And that's how it is. So I want you to look at it a little bit different. I'd rather you approach the dieting process in the same manner that you approach your workouts. Beast mode and get some. And, I'm not going to stop lifting until they pry my cold, dead fingers off the barbell. Where's that guy? Where's that girl when there's a little tummy rumbling? What you should do is say to yourself, okay, I got a little tummy rumbling going on here. Nothing too tragic or too crazy. I'm going to suck it up because that's an indication that I'm eating a little bit under my calories that I'm supposed to, so I'm using a little body fat as fuel here. So I'm going to suck it up for just a little bit, and I'm going to get to the next meal, and everything's going to be fine. That's what we want. That's where you're going to have to be. That's part of the process. Like I said, it shouldn't be all the time. You shouldn't be absolutely starving that you can't see and you can't think and you can't do any of these other types of things. But man, we dramatize it something crazy. I mean, really fierce. I'm starving. You're starving. Eat 6 meals a day. You eat every 2.5 hours. How can you be starving? You're not. You're just a big baby. So stop being in baby mode. Turn on the beast mode. Have a great day. We'll see you.